Hi guys, thank you for joining us for episode 3. It is awesome to see you back again. Thank you. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Abbey.
And we're the co-founders of Edible Blooms. So our job every day is literally to deliver joy to people's doors around Australia, New Zealand and the UK. And there's nothing better than our job knowing that every 2 minutes there's somebody that's receiving an edible bloom. It's pretty cool. But we want to bring you some virtual joy so you can get a little bit of joy in your day just by watching us on YouTube and coming up with some cool new ways to reuse things in your homes, which is what we're talking about today with furoshiki.
Furoshiki. It's a really cool word.
It's a very cool word, and I'm sure it comes from Japan, but essentially it's literally about grabbing things from around your home, a gorgeous tea towel, a lovely scarf that you've got in your closet that maybe you're not using anymore, making sure when you unwrap other presents, keeping the ribbons. We're going to do a bit of upcycling of gift cards, so we can show you some cool ways to create free gift cards, because it's all about giving, and in our experience of having a gift company, the more you give, the more you receive. So we love giving gifts. And we're going to show you first of all how to turn a pretty standard bottle of wine into something really amazing. So we love taking wine. We go to friends' houses. It's pretty cool. Everyone loves it when you walk in for dinner and you've got a bottle of wine. But imagine if you had a wine that was wrapped in furoshiki. And that means you grab a beautiful scarf, some ribbons, some bits and bobs that you've got lying around. It's all about upcycling. It's not about spending a fortune. It's just making something really, really special. So I might start with the bottle.
Yeah, start with the
Should we
bottle.
do
Why
that?
not?
And so all you need to do is open up your scarf. A little wrapping tip is always start with your short sides first. So grab your short ends first, wrap it up. And do I have a bit of an old pink ribbon here?
Yeah.
So, you know, I have a drawer. My husband probably drives him crazy, but I literally keep every ribbon that comes with a present and I save it because I do upcycle them.
I do as well.
And like, don't let something great go to waste because people often put beautiful ribbons on things.
This is from the garden?
Yeah, this is a cool idea. And how good does that smell? It's beautiful. So we're just going to pop a really nice piece of rosemary, tying it into our this is a lovely old velvet ribbon that we had lying around.
And then lastly, we've got a little bit of a clip there.
I don't know where this came from, but it was sitting in my cupboard, so we're going to use that one today. And we just clip on the rose. And I mean, how beautiful is that? Turn up at someone's house with a beautiful bottle of wine wrapped up, and they know that you've put a bit of extra TLC into it.
And then they can keep this wear it or do the same
pass
thing.
it on and furoshiki it.
Exactly.
So that's our wine bottle, and I think that's a super easy one.
Okay, so our next thing we're going to wrap are these beautiful slippers. These are also from Edible Blooms, and they feel like a big hug. They are so soft, aren't they?
So nice. I know, I love them.
So to wrap these, we're just going to pop them inside each other like that so that they're together, they stay nice and close. And we're going to use this really fun tea towel. So using that, we're going to pop it over like that. We're going to roll it up so that roly-poly, so that it's like a bonbon. So we centered it and we've got the edges there. So all we need to do now is gather the edges and
do one end for you?
That'd be awesome. And before we started, we actually got a string here. And these flowers we're repurposing. These are actually from our range as well. So we're using those on our gift to do a little bit of a wrap. I'm going to do
because actually it's worthwhile talking a little bit about joy and about sustainability for Edible Blooms, because in the last year we've made huge steps to make our range sustainable. So we're moving a lot of our printing to green inks, recycled printing, but we also love upcycling. So this is a great example. If you get a bouquet with any of our leaves in them, what a cool way to upcycle them.
Look at that.
Awesome. I love that.
Fits in the theme.
You could write like Dad's name on it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you could write someone's name on it.
Use it for a gift card. Yeah,
which is really good.
So there we have it.
Okay guys, let's now talk upcycling all those gift cards that we get and making something even more beautiful and special in return. So this is a little bit of upcycling we've done recently. So we've taken an old thank you gift card. All you need to do is get a little bowl or a cup and trace around the outside and cut out a circle. Here we had some old cardboard that we had lying around, and we created a little floral kind of outline around it, and suddenly you've got a new gift card that you can use.
And then on the back, all this is stuck to is a straw.
Yep, paper straw. We don't use plastics. And then this one here is actually the inside of a gift card. So the message inside the gift card cut out as a little flag and then made into a really cute little marker. So again, if you've got like a wine bottle, you can pop a little stick in the wine bottle with a message, which is really cool. Or you can actually even not have the paper straw behind it. You could actually then write a message on the back, and suddenly you've got a really cool swing tag that you've made yourself. It was super fun.
Yeah. But what's really nice, I think, is the layering of the different layers
card. And again, this is another card that was cut up. So just using them so that you're not throwing away a gift card, you're actually reusing all the components. And I think if someone gave me this, I'd feel extra special because I'd know that they've actually put the effort into themselves. Cute. Yeah. So cool idea for card upcycling. So another gift we're going to do with our furoshiki, and this one is a really cool way of wrapping because with the piece of fabric that I've got is actually a beautiful big square black and white. It's a lovely fabric. And I'm going to wrap up, we've got these little cheese kits at Edible Blooms. This is a beautiful picnic mat, a little board and a knife. And so this is like super simple. In fact, I think this is really what furoshiki was all about. So it's a big square. So if you've got a big square piece of fabric, this makes it really easy to do. So you just take your two opposite corners and you tie one knot first and tie it as tight as you can, and then a second knot. So then you need to just tie one more knot and see how that's now on the diagonal that way. Then take your other two corners and do another double knot. So it's taking this and just want to pull in your sides a little bit. So you've got 1 and 2, and this is like super cool. And then you want to fan these out like petals. So you've got like 1, 2.
That looks fantastic.
Actually, it's really cool. 3 and 4. So then you've got your 4 petals there, and I just thought so that it looks a little bit more interesting. Again, I've got a little bit of, this is a bit of an old piece of velvet black ribbon that I've got here. I'm just going to pop that through the center. Where is my line here? Oh, hang on. There we go. No. Oh, where to find this? There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to then do a little bow with my black velvet just to give it a little bit more definition here. So you could leave it just as I've got it actually, to be honest, and just put an upcycled gift tag on it. Or you could do a nice little piece of rosemary from the garden that I'd tied up before. Pop that here. Actually, I probably would almost take the other one off, but gosh, I used to be able to do the most perfect bows. Let's see how I go here. Here we go. So the other thing with bows is if you don't make them too big, they often turn out to be better. So there's your little bow on the top, and I won't make that too big. I don't want big bits hanging everywhere. I just want to keep that one nice and short. And so then I'll just puff these back up again. And there you go, there's another beautiful parcel ready to go. And again, just lots of love's gone into putting this together, so I love that.
That was fantastic.
Okay, so there's our next furoshiki. And then let's keep going with one more, Abs, because I know you've got a candle to wrap.
I've got a candle here to wrap. But what I wanted, so this is just a napkin. This is actually a Kmart napkin. So this is just a random napkin.
Couple of dollars from Kmart.
Exactly, that I've used. So again, with this one, just gather all the corners in, like so, and so
it's like a little rose when you bundle it.
When you bundle it at the top, what I like is all this detail at the top here. So what have we got to wrap this one up with? Maybe a bit of...
I'm going to use like a little green. Is that too bright? Because I was going to put a little red over the top.
Oh, maybe not that then. Let's just do some more of the...
that one?
That off it for me.
Yeah.
That'll look nice. And then we can attach the...
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Then we can pop it to it. While I'm just wrapping that up, we'll talk a little bit about something that's pretty joyful for us in the last week. So we were lucky enough, we were invited by some friends to do the Coast Trek Walk, which is a fundraiser for Beyond Blue. And we walked from Victor Harbour in South Australia all the way to Galway. So it was a 30-kilometre walk. Took us 6.5 hours.
So it was along the roads as well as along the beach, which was actually beautiful. But
it was hard.
It was very hard. But there was while we were walking on the day, this man came down the beach riding his horse. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
awesome. We won't talk about my torn hamstring from the day. But what was, I think one of the awesome things was we were walking with a group of friends. We raised, I think, just over $8,000 for Beyond Blue for the day with our teams. And the day there were 800 walkers raising over $600,000 for Beyond Blue, which was pretty epic. But yeah, it was a really fun
great
day.
and you know, just great to feel like you're contributing to things like Beyond Blue and yeah.
And then the big joyful part for us at the end was when we headed down to Horseshoe Bay.
Oh yeah. So to reward ourselves, we jumped off the jetty, fully clothed.
in the clothes we'd walked along the beach in. We were pretty hot. But to put that into context, I'm like a real scaredy cat jumping off jetties. Abby's like a daredevil. So Abby just walked up and jumped off, and I had to look down for quite a while.
The video is quite funny.
It is quite funny, but honestly, it was the best feeling jumping off. It was awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Great end to the day.
Yeah, it was. And so now we've just finished our next parcel, which we've just finished off. We had this is a little Christmas decoration clip that I have one left, one random one. So what a great way to use that. So here we have, if we gather them all down the front here, we've got a very small with a napkin, a beautiful big one, the wine bottle with a scarf, and then we've used a beautiful tea towel to do the slippers. So it doesn't matter the shape, it doesn't matter what you've got, what you've collected. You can grab all kinds of interesting things from around your house. And don't forget about upcycling your gift tags too, because I think that is a super awesome way to use things you've got and make someone else feel super special.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Next episode, we're going to be taking you on an exclusive tour behind the scenes at Edible Blooms. We're going to show you all sorts of things. Our chocolate dipping, you're going to get to meet the team.
And have a great time seeing what we do at Edible Blooms. So we can't wait to see you. We'll catch you next time, and thank you for joining us for our amazing furoshiki. We've loved doing that with you today. Thank you.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Bye.